I started going to these 18 and over hip hop clubs that they'd have. And in the clubs, they didn't have alcohol or anything. And it was just like a lot of young, wonderful energy coming together. And people would see me dancing in the club, but also they had dance contests that were really popular. And so met a few other dancer girls back then. We formed a group called Feminine Touch, and we entered a dance contest. And from that dance contest, John Singleton saw us. He was just graduating from film school at USC and was like, I'm going to put you in my movie. And we were extras in Boys in the Hood. But people would come to these clubs when they were looking for dancers, or if record label people would come to the clubs looking for talent. It was just the clubs were really where where hip hop was really being created. So you had to kind of be in the clubs to enjoy it, to be around it, to discover it. Yeah, the one thing I would describe it to people is, and definitely to my mother, who was quite religious and didn't want me dancing, is like, for me, dancing, it felt like where I was closest to God. So it was my church, the clubs. And ultimately, as I grew up, I realized clubs were my classroom. And that's where I was doing all my dance lessons all night, you know. It was a very untraditional way to enter into a dance career. But for me, it really worked and cultivated kind of my style.
What would you say your style is?
Hip hop. Yeah, I like to say that because, you know, there were so many people that didn't look at hip hop as a true art form of dance. And so they thought it was a passing fad and something that, you know, would go away. And really it's something that was born in the clubs, and with this music as it gained popularity, so did the dance, but also just the way in which we listen to music and respond to music. And, you know, it really is, that is the base of everything for me is hip hop. Now I've blended other styles of dance with my style, but I am a hip hop choreographer.